Yeah, with something like 4 of their last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10.
Check 24, check 24.
To throw is Watson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
31's the mic. Watch the run. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. This defense for the Dolphins, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Cooper, the man in motion right. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the 1st down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
Set! 19! Come on! You better bring... Hey, 31! 24 is down, he's coming! Kill! Hey, 59! Kill! Hey, 55! Bang!
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Ready up. 43 rail. Green jack.
Here we go. Check 26.
Looking to pass. Tua. Flushed out right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's our field.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Check 3. Watch the edge.
Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Alert 3. 59. Switch.
After the interception, here's Watson. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Watson on first down. Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
24.
Throwing again is Watson. Out route here, going to Hunt. He's got it. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. On first down, Watson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Watch twist. Watch twist. 55. 54. 26. Out. Back. 59. Check your hot read.
Watson just beating the play clock. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
You got tight. You got tight right there. 59. 31's the mic.
I don't even know why this team showed up. Motion.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Set. 19. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. 31's the mic. Coming. Hey, 24.
Check 25.
Hey, 59. 31's the mic. Man out. Hey, 54. Man out. Hey, 55.
Check 24. Check 24.
Whip, 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 whip.
Cooper will come in motion right.
Check 50.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it, but 3rd down coming up.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance, knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Here we go, set.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Tua.
Watch the safety creep.
This will be caught at the 2. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Shot, 17. 6, mega.
Mike's 42. Mike's 42.
Set, cut.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Hunt will try going up the middle. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
49, check 49, check 49.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
But that's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And the tackle by Kalen Barnes. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Blue Dan. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with Hunt. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Watson to give. This is Johnson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They try the left side with Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 guys.
A carry here for Hunt. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
59, Mike 54. 59, Mike to 59. Let's go, defense.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Okay, ready?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
In motion, Hill. Tua now on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Check.
Edo Blue. Hey.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Flare. Hey, alert 3.
Tua, a final shot before half. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Check 43. Check 37.
Slot man moves right.
Check.
Tua now on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down, Tagovailoa buying time to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Check. 59. Rush 54. Rush in. Kill.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down.
52 blue.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 14. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Here we go.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down.
Slice blue.
Mike 20. I'm going to run you over. Why? Get wide. Check. Crunch. Shift.
Tua going to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Badgley able to punch this one through, and the Dolphins will add onto their lead. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up, and that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. On 1st and 10, Watson. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson out to the flat here for Johnson. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
31's the mic. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
54.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. It's so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check 93.
In motion left, the tight end. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Kareem Hunt with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Ready,
Final
ready.
minute now of the third quarter.
Pause red.
Let's put that team on the bus. Check 26. Check 26. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Check 3.
Zoom.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Looking to throw again on second down. Tua. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
560.
Slam. Alert 3. Alert 3. Switch. Begin.
Drill green.
Switch.
Go red.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Stay at home.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Dancing to his left. Throwing left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And we're back now here in Cleveland. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36.
97.
Safe. Kill.
White. Hey.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Watch twins. Out.
10 cycles.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the 22, Tua escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Check 3, check 3, check 3. 25, check 25, check 25. Hey, check 24, check 24. Mike 19.
In motion, Hill.
Baby, all day.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Cut. Mike 19, Mike 19. Get that quarterback at all costs. Whip. Watch the whip.
Needle blue.
50, check 50. Mike 19, Mike 19.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Watch the slant. Pick the edge. Go.
Let's go. Go set. Ready.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Tua, and they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15.
Yellow.
In motion, Hill.
You must be dreaming. Mike 19, Mike 19. Hey,
Smash. Red.
watch the slant. Check.
Hey, blue.
Check.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll run again with Hunt. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
All right, D, let's start. All right, D. Tight dog.
Hey, 59! Hey, 59!
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Watch the screen. Pass.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. On the move past the 40. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Watch the safety.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
That QB's trash. Let's go. 31's the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Slam.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
What we got?
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
They run again with Hunt. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Here we go.
Hey, 31. 49. Hey, we got to snap it. Under crush.
Now it's Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Let's get it. Check, 93's the mic.
They run for it with Hunt, and he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Dolphins who are going to get the football first here as we are back underway now in overtime. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on him.
On play action, here's Tua. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40.
Scoop, scoop, scoop. Check pass, check pass. Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. Watch the curl, watch the curl.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. An absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. So it's a win for the Dolphins here, and it was a strong performance by Tua that helped lead the way.
Yeah, he was just on target all afternoon with 3 touchdown passes. They couldn't find a way to stop him, and ultimately, he guided them to victory.
So for the Dolphins, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home